It has been said it's not easy being green. However, for once, that may not be true. The New York Jets and their fans got some good injury news regarding quarterback Zach Wilson. Wilson injured his right knee during Friday night's preseason matchup against the Philadelphia Eagles, and gangrene fans were bracing for the worst. Joining me to talk Jets football is New York Post Jets beat writer Brian Costello. Brian, how you doing? I know it's been a busy 24 hours for you.
Yeah, Dexter. Always something with the Jets.
Always something with the Jets for sure. Now, Brian, you broke the news that Wilson's injury is not as serious as initially feared. So what's the latest on his knee and when the Jets signal caller can return to the field?
Yeah, an MRI on Saturday, Dexter, revealed the bone bruise for Zach Wilson, as well as a meniscus tear. He's going to have to get surgery on that knee to repair the meniscus, but they don't believe it's a full repair. It's just going to be a trim. You know, there's always a chance, Dexter, when they go into the knee that they find more than they're anticipating and there's more damage in there. But right now, the initial prognosis is good. They think it could be a 2 to 4 week injury. You know, we'll see. I think that might be ambitious, but we'll see what they find when they go in there and examine the knee. He's going to have a second opinion, but it looks like, you know, this is what the Jets believe right now: a bone bruise and torn meniscus, which is a lot better than what it looked like Friday night.
Yeah, it's definitely a lot better. Now, you brought up the fact that you think it might be ambitious, and that 2 to 4 week timeline will put him, if all goes well, ready to play week 1. So, Brian, if for some reason Wilson is not ready for the Jets opener against the Ravens 4 weeks from now, is the team confident in backup Joe Flacco, and does the injury make them consider other options in case Wilson goes down again?
No, I think they're confident in Flacco. You know, they've seen what he can do. Obviously, he played last year against the Dolphins in the game. You know, Joe Douglas was here 2 years ago when Flacco had to play for Sam Darnold. So they know what he can do, and they brought him back for a reason. You know, I don't think if this was a season-ending injury, Dexter, I think maybe they'd be talking about other options. But if this is Flacco has to make a start or two, I think they'll be okay with that. And it creates an interesting storyline here, Dexter, if Flacco is the starter for week 1, because they're playing the Ravens. And that's obviously where Flacco started his career, where he won a Super Bowl and then ultimately was pushed aside for Lamar Jackson. So could be a nice storyline for week 1 for us.
Could be a nice storyline there. Now, Brian, a lot of the talk following Friday's game obviously was about Wilson's injury, but what were some takeaways that you had from the Jets' first preseason game?
Yeah, I'll be honest, Dexter. After Zach's injury, I was pretty much working on that most of the night, but I rewatched the game on Saturday morning, and you know, I thought it's tough to call it the starting defense because they were missing a lot of players, but those first 2 drives were pretty easy for the Eagles, so I think that had to be a little bit of a concern. You know, I think they showed some depth on the defensive line. You know, Tanzel Smart's a guy not many fans know probably. He had 2 sacks. I thought rookie Michael Clemens played a good game. And, you know, I was impressed with the quarterback, Chris Streveler, number 15, who came in the second half. That guy hasn't had 1 rep in team drills during training camp that I've seen, Dexter, and he came in there and played pretty well. So I thought some of the guys, you know, they're fighting for spots on that D-line showed up, and the Jets are going to have some tough decisions, I think, to make along the defensive line.
All right, those decisions coming up. Training camp moving along. Preseason in full swing now. We're getting closer to week 1, Brian. I know you're ready for that with the Jets. That is Brian Costello, New York Post Jets beat writer. Brian, always good to see you. Thanks for the insight.
Thanks, Dexter.